suppose most boys dream of getting to Wembley and scoring a goal in the cup final.
Bit stereotypical. Kind of insinuates that all boys want to be footballers. That's not true.
Me? I prefer flying.
Of course you do, you're a bloody bird.
Blimey, now they're trying to compete with us.
If you haven't seen this before but you're an avid PIF watcher, then you're probably well in the knowledge that one of them is going to die soon.
Anything they can do, I can do better. Whee! Whoa!
It all looks quite sweet and innocent now, doesn't it? Well, if you think that, then you're very, very wrong. Gotta love the 70s synth music.
Who do they think they are? Ducks? They should stick to dry land where they belong. Why don't I keep my big mouth shut? Anyhow, they're having a good time, that's what matters. I must say I like to see kids enjoying themselves.
You won't live long enough to see anything if you don't get off that wire.
Hey? Here, who said that?
Do you realise you're sitting on a live electric wire?
Well, so what? Can't hurt us birds.
It will if you touch the wire above it with your wings. You'll get hundreds of volts through you.
Yeah, you were kidding, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. That's why I get worried when I see children playing near pylons.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of pylons either, and I think it's partly thanks to this film. Oh well.
Or overhead power lines.
Yep, those as well.
Or substations.
And especially those.
Yeah, well, I know I'm going to play safe in future.
There! You said it!
I said what?
The golden rule. Play safe.
What? I forgot about those electric thingies. Not really a fan of them either.
These are not telephone wires. They're overhead power lines carrying high voltages. Without them, lots of people wouldn't have any electricity. So when you go out to enjoy yourself, play safe and make sure there are no overhead lines about.
Watch out!
Oh, God.
Those wires are live!
Good save. Come on, after seeing someone have a near miss, you know someone's going to get hurt the next time.
If you want to have fun and stay alive, keep away from overhead power lines.
As opposed to having fun and not staying alive, of course, which is a perfectly viable alternative.
Then you know you'll be playing safe.
What about the boy with the boat?
He was lucky. The electric shock knocked him unconscious, but he was all right after a couple of days.
Aw, no death yet. That's disappointing.
Was he touching a metal part of the dinghy?
It doesn't matter. Anything that's wet or got moisture on it can conduct electricity to Earth. That's why you should never fly a kite or a model plane on a control line near to overhead wires.
Yeah.
When you fly your kite or model plane, remember you're in charge of a flying machine. Pilots have to observe safety rules. So must you.
Yeah, but kites, as opposed to aeroplanes, aren't really responsible for hundreds of other people. You'll just end up killing yourself.
Make sure there are no pylons, overhead lines, or electric substations around.
Ah, The unholy trinity of outdoor-based electrocution. You gotta love it.
Go!
I like how the music's become infinitely more foreboding, but you can only do so much foreboding with synth.
Control lines, even if made of string or nylon, can conduct electricity, especially when they're wet.
Watch out!
He's dead, and we all saw it coming.
Delta Zero Bravo, you are clear to take off.
Always make sure you're in a clear area to take off. Then you'll fly safe and play safe.
You didn't say what happened to the boy.
He wasn't so lucky.
That face was about my reaction too when I was about 7 or 8 year old watching this. Yeah.
You mean he...
He was badly burned on the arms and chest, but he didn't die.
Oh,
Oh shit. I mean, that's good. That's really good news.
oh, thank goodness for that.
As I said before, never play near overhead wires. But if you ever do see your kite or plane going into them, let go before they touch.
Yeah, but things like that cost a lot of money. How do you get them back?
Whatever you do, don't try to bring them down by throwing things or poking at them with a stick or tugging on the tail or control wires. They could be live. The police will know what to do.
Wow, look at that old police car.
That's a very stupid place to fly a kite.
Sorry.
No trained electrical engineer would be stupid enough to do anything until he cut off the current and earthed the wires.
Oh, nowadays they'd probably just tell you to fuck off and go elsewhere.
So don't try to be cleverer than the experts.
Well, I know I'm never ever going to perch on another live wire.
Don't forget there are live wires in substations too.
Yeah, what are these substations you keep nattering about?
They're places where evil, death and Satan live, Mr. Robin. Evil, death and Satan.
They're places where electricity comes in from the power stations and is distributed to all the houses and factories nearby.
Oh, and that as well, yeah.
All the equipment here carries thousands of volts. People don't realize that they don't even have to touch it to get a shock. Electricity can jump gaps and pass through your body to Earth.
Go on, get it. We're not supposed to go in there. Oh, go on. There's a gap down there.
Oh, here we go. This is the one we've all been waiting for.
A gang of kids broke in yesterday. I saw them. Must be that bit of wood.
Let's just take a moment to admire the soundtrack of this bit that gets ever more increasing when he gets closer to the substation. All together now.
Jimmy!
Wow, that shot of his burning legs was quite graphic.
A 66,000-volt shock killed a boy today when he broke into a substation. The electricity board warns children to keep away from substations. Never try to get toys back yourself, otherwise you may not live to play with them again.
Poor boy.
Poor boy, he was stupid enough to practically win a Darwin Award for that.
It would never have happened if he'd kept out.
Or if you'd been playing somewhere safe.
Exactly. The trouble is, it isn't always the people who do stupid things who are the victims.
Come on, throw it up. All right, stand back.
And yet more amazing synth soundtrack, just listen to it in all its glory.
I'm actually really good, mate. Let's go.
afraid your little girl was dead when they brought her to the hospital.
She'd only had the bike 2 days.
Wow! That is an underwhelming reaction to the death of your own daughter. Oh, she didn't have the bike that long. Really? Your daughter is dead! React a bit more.
It was a birthday present.
Stupid kids. I had to get my hands on the vandals that cut that power line. They just don't think of the harm they can cause.
That's terrible. I'd certainly like to get my claws on that boy.
He's already learnt his lesson.
Yes, but too late to bring his sister back to life.
Well, to be fair, neither him or his mum actually seemed to care.
None of these things I've been talking about would happen if people realized that electricity is a faithful servant but a dangerous master. Remember that danger signs are not put there for fun.
Really? I would never have guessed.
They mean what they say. So keep your eyes open for overhead lines or pylons. And don't fly kites or model aircraft near them either. And keep away from substations and any electrical equipment that is fenced in.
They seem to be adding all the horrible, gory elements in, and then using the electric crackle as a kind of emphasizer to drill it into kids' memories. That's probably why this was so effective, because it just... the last little bit bombards you with so much horror.
And don't risk your own life or other people's by fooling around with electricity.
To be fair, the driver could have been a little bit more careful in looking out for it, and she should have seen the car's headlights from a mile away.
When you have time to kill, make sure time doesn't kill you.
Holy shit, that's a bit sinister.
Then we'll see you around.
Have fun.
But keep safe
And play safe.
And there we have it. There it is. There's all the little play safe video. I'm sure there's a few more little sections that they might have missed out for this one, but I think I might upload them separately. Okay, I've been your host, Peachy Panda. Take care around substations of evilness and pylons of death, and make sure time doesn't kill you. Goodbye.